हरि करता।
After pre data cleaning, now it's time to look into the data storage under data acquisition. So here let's begin with storing data in CSV format. Storing data in CSV format. So let's take one example. So whatever data that may get, we can convert that into CSV format. So let's import pandas as pt. So let's create basically a data frame, or let's create a dictionary. How can we store a dictionary as data frame into CSV format? That's what is our main agenda of this. How can we store our data into data frames? So let's create a dictionary. So data is equal to, so let me say col1, that's our key, and under which we'll have values, that's 1 comma 2 comma 3. So another col2, under which I have an a b c. Okay, so that's what is our data set. So now what I'm gonna do is I can just execute and see. Okay, data, yep, you got a dictionary. If you want to see the type of it, yep, it's a dictionary. So now let's convert this into a data frame. So df is equal to pd dot data frame dot data frame. So data, so df, obviously it's a data frame. So now you got your data frame with you. Now what I'm gonna do, yeah, that's it. So now let me convert this into a CSV file. Let's save the data frame to a CSV file. So df, and let me use 2CSV, and data dot, let me name it as data.csv, and index, put it as false. And that's it. If you want to see that file, let me show it to you. Yep, you see that data, it's 1 KB. Yep, see that column 1, column 2, and here is your data. So now let's continue with other steps. And 2, we have storing data in Excel format. Storing data in Excel format. So let's take up the same data set. Nothing much to be changed, and let's convert that into data frame. So now it's time to save the data frame to a Excel file. So we have to use a different method here. Excel file. So df2 csv excel. Let me give the name of the file dot xlsx, and index is false, and that's it. here is your file that has been stored. So if you want to see it, and this is your file, data one. Okay, next, third step, basically storing data in JSON format. So storing data in JSON format. So let's take up the same data set. Nothing much to be changed much. So let me take that data till dictionary. Okay, check this. So obviously we have to convert this into JSON. I'm gonna import JSON module. So and this is our data, and now it's time to convert the dictionary to JSON. Okay, let me convert the dictionary to JSON. So JSON underscore data is equals to JSON dot dumps. Okay, so that's it. The conversion of a dictionary into JSON has been done. Now it's time to save the JSON data to a file. So save the JSON data to a file. Let me say with open. Obviously, I have to give the file name. That's data j.json, and let me put it in writing format. Here we are using open object as file and file dot write, so JSON data. So let me check. What's the condition? Here is that, and you got it. This is your JSON format. You see that? Column 1 and column 2. Column 1 and column 2 both you can see here exactly. Yep. So now let's look into the last method, and it's important method obviously. So for storing data in databases, basically SQLite example, that's what we're gonna take. So for that we need to import SQLite 3 and also import pandas as PD. So now let's create a data frame first. Obviously I'll copy the same data set. That's our dictionary. Yep. So connect, the most important, to connect to the database. So con is equal to SQLite 3 connect, and let me give the my database.db. This is the database name. So now once it's connected, now this data has to be stored as a my table in our database, basically my database.db. So for that we have to use, let's save the data frame. Of course we have to convert this data set into data frame. Yep. So now let's save the data frame to SQLite table. For that, let me say df dot to, you got CSV, dict, hdf, html, json, markdown, numpy, pickle, to SQL. Here is that, to SQL. So under that The name I'm gonna give is my table, then con. So where is that database? It's con. The server is con, and if exists, so I'm gonna replace. If you have a similar table, you just replace it. So replace it, and the final one, index, is obviously false. So that's it. Now all done, all set. Now it's time to close the connection. So con dot close. That's it.